Hello, and welcome to my channel. My name is Kiona, and I mainly do diamond painting content. It has been a dumpster fire. I haven't talked to y'all in about 3 weeks, actually a little over 3 weeks. You got an unboxing earlier this week, but I haven't been able to make content. And that unboxing was filmed like back in June. So, let's talk about what we're doing today. Today, I am kitting up a diamond painting. No, I am not done with the magician table. And that will be a part 3 time lapse, not a week 3 time lapse. But we are kitting up. Look at that. Oh, I hear noises. Either way, we are kitting up Magical Mama from Mandie Manzano. I swear I heard somebody talking in the other room, and now I am distracted. Doesn't matter. We're going to kit this up. We're going to use some products that are new to the shop. That's these. We are going to get them all in a suitcase. And yeah. So I'm just going to hop into it. It is already stupid PM. I'm normally in bed by this time. It's 11. 11's my bedtime lately. But we'll get into everything that's gone on. First, let's start with how it's amazing that y'all have a keyboard right here. That doesn't need to be here. That's how I start and stop the stream. The video? Yes. Stream. We're going to call it a stream. That's how I start and stop the video recording. Ignore that sound. Either way. So, what happened about an hour ago, I went to go set up. I finally was able to set up to record, which we'll talk about that too. And the keyboard stopped working. Is that a slice in my... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. We're gonna rewind and we're gonna start talking about today. Ignore those. So, I could tell you exactly starting from that point, but no. We gotta go further back. First, let's get everything out that we need. We need this. I've already told you where I got this idea from, but I'll tell you again. Diamond Painting by Laura. I want this one. Thank you. Da, 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 da. We don't need this yet. Yes, we do. We need the freaking colors out of it. Last y'all saw, I unboxed this. This was actually a video that I was going to do a kitten chat earlier this week. But I was like, oh, I haven't put out the unboxing yet. So I put out the unboxing instead. I don't have scissors. Oh my goodness. I need scissors. I've been prepping for this kind of all day, so the shop's been busy. Let's start with that. That's the preface here, is the shop has been very busy, which is a good thing. I've been working on new products, I've been working on restocks, and yes, I know, people have been asking. I will restock label frames, I will restock section frames, not these though, these are new. I will be, yeah. But today, anything that could go wrong, did go wrong. Setting up to make these, I wasn't paying attention to my cuts, and that happened, so that's trash. This full sheet, because it comes out as a full sheet, was set up on the Cricut. I had come in, and Daisy, which I'll explain her, tried to walk on the Cricut, realized that it was not solid, stable ground, and ripped this one completely off. So I had to try to put it back on the thing as best as I can after picking hair off of it because it was on her foot in the carpet. Yeah, so that's how I started my day. And my hair is everywhere. And actually, it was kind of a mix of last night and today. Because it's when she did that last night and I did this cut today. So we're going to save those for last. Those are going to be saved for last. Just going to move some things here. And so I get these all situated. I get the table cleared off. I can't find the diamond painting. I look everywhere for this Magical Mama diamond painting, which I'm kitting up because it is, my cousin just had a baby that was due in August, and I wanted to do this for her, for the new baby, because my cousin has 3 kids prior to this baby, and her youngest I want to say is in middle school or high school. And so now she's got a new baby, and it's a little girl. So originally I remember the cloud, the rainbow cloud, what's it called? Kawaii rainbow. I originally did that for her. It got really messed up. I could not save the drills whatsoever. They all came off, just some incident in moving it. And, yeah, so kind of got SOL on that one. So I'm like, okay, scrap it, and I just threw it in the trash. I threw it in the trash. I wasn't even gonna try to fix it. I threw it in the trash. So, so I ended up just doing that, and I'm like, wait a minute, I know she'll like this one. So I was like, let's do that. Now, if you see a fly roaming around the table, it's fly season. It's flea season. If you have a house that was built after 1850, unlike mine, you don't have to deal with flies, but my house was built in 1850, so, or the 1850s. So we got fly problems. We do. Y'all are gonna learn my process. If you didn't already know it, my process is to label everything, or number everything first, and then move on from there. I'll tell you as I go. Of course, I don't know. So what have I been doing the last 3 weeks? Shop. It's been non-stop shop. Right now I have a sample that I should be working on instead of this that's going out tomorrow to Derek with Diamonds because it is stuff for Oz with Og. I am sponsoring Oz with Og, one of the sponsors. And I don't know if he wanted section frames, wax minders, what have you. So I just got a whole little bundle that I'm going to send out to him, and he can decide what goes where. You know what I mean? Is that 996? Just to be sure. It was 996. So, working on that, and at the same time, I got custom orders figured out, and I've had a few of those. And those get thrown. They have, so most orders have a 5 to 7 day processing time. A custom order, it is a pretty much like a 1 to 5 days. 5 is the absolute maximum. So I try to slide it in there as best as possible. And if anything goes wrong, which things have gone wrong lately, yeah, I gotta redo it all. Because you can't sit there and say, sorry, it's going late, because that's not how Etsy works. If y'all did not know, I had one comment saying my shipping was a little bit slow on my on my reviews, and that is because I don't think they looked at the processing time, but they still gave 5 stars, so I'm not mad. But my processing time is set to where it is because I am just one person doing it all. Sorry for the loudness. It's gonna hang off while I do this. So I am just doing this all by myself. My kids don't know how to help. I wish they did. Even if they did know how, they wouldn't. Because that's kids. They're kids. What can you expect? And then plus with it being the summer and having to deal with other things. Yeah. But on the bright side, I have a stock of vinyl that besides restocking colors, I am going to be going hard and getting things out. Just trying to determine what's a mini, what's a medium, what's a large. I'm hoping to get a new size coming out, making it extra large. Yeah. I've had someone request that I make extra large sizes, and I'm like, okay. You know, it's like, I could do that. I just can't do like extra large because I'm limited by my cutting space. What is that? That is 9. My brain's not working, sorry. Oh, it's been forever since I've had to talk to y'all. I had to? I've got to talk to you. You know, it's just, like I said, things have been busy. It's a good type of busy. I'm not mad at it. It's content creation got put on the back burner. And I mean all content creation. A lot of people know I haven't put out a TikTok in months. I think February was my last TikTok. On top of that, we've got some new additions around the house. Kittens. The newborn kittens I'm gonna get this over with, and I'm not gonna talk about it because of the fact that it's not that I'm over it. It's just I don't want to talk about it. The newborn kittens made it to just under 3 weeks. The last one passed at 3 weeks. We don't know what it was. Yeah, they all pretty much had some type of disease, something that would cause fading kitten syndrome, and that's it. That's all I can say. Is none of the 7 made it, but the 5 that were living on my back porch that was Hansel's litter, like Hansel's the daddy. They don't live in the house. Yeah. Basically, the day I lost the last one of the newborn kittens, little Hansel Fritz Jr. If y'all didn't know, my Hansel's name was Hansel Fritz. So little Hansel Fritz Jr. and the one we like to call Little Cleo, which is actually Princess Daisy from Mario. We have a Princess Peach too. Their mama left those 2 on the porch, but took the other 3 with them. So I brought them inside. And then 3 days later, Mama is back with the siblings, and the siblings started coming inside. Mama didn't want to come inside. Mama's out back right now. Siblings are in my mama's bed right now. But basically, I didn't adopt them. They adopted me. It was just seemed to be the perfect timing. And I did hear someone talking. It was Sammy. I hear her in the other room. Then I've been dealing with Facebook problems and everything else. I don't Facebook. A lot of people know that. I don't like it. I blame it for my stepdad's death. I know. I don't want to hear your opinions about that. About misinformation being spread and him believing it. Okay? That's just how it is I emotionally blame Facebook for why my stepdad wouldn't get vaccinated. Okay? And you can have your opinion, but I'm the one that sits there and has to deal with the trauma of him not being here. My mom has to deal with the trauma of losing her husband. So, yeah, I don't care what your opinion is on that. But, so I don't do Facebook. However, this town runs on Facebook. So you're getting where I'm getting at. I only knew to even check the Facebook about school supplies and everything because of the fact that I was in Walmart and saw the school supplies list. And I bought all my son's school supplies. I didn't see any for the high school, so I'm hoping there's none for the high school, but they didn't list it on Facebook. And then, sorry, it wants to fall. But, while I was there last Wednesday, was it last Wednesday? No, it was this Wednesday, so a few days ago. While I'm there, yeah, I see, oh, don't forget your bus sign up. So the middle school has 2 buses, that's it. And I'm like, oh shit, I need to sign Michael up so he can go to school in the morning and be dropped off at home in the afternoon. I just threw a pin. Oh, let me fix this a little bit. You're gonna see my shirt. Told you you were gonna see my shirt. I just figured you'd want to look more at this up close than the big water. You know what I mean? Alright. Sorry. So, yeah. So I get on there, I go straight to the Google form, and we're sorry, the buses are already full. I lose it. At this moment, I lose it because, 1, it is bullshit that they expect you to have a Facebook and to know that the whole world, or the whole town is run on the Facebook. And me being an outsider, yeah, I've been here almost 2 years, but me being a fucking outsider doesn't mean that, I have to sit there and be forced into this situation. So I'm going to have a talk with the principal, and I'm going to go Karen about how they need to provide better notifications. They need to be, put something up on, send letters, something. Phone calls, emails. I'll take an email. The school never emailed me. Sam missed freshman boot camp at the high school last year because the school emailed her school email and not me. And that's about as far as I'm going to go into all that because it's making me really, really mad. And I have orientation for both the kids next week, and the only reason I know that is working Facebook. Yeah. So what's my opinions about it? You know. Yeah. Okay, so we got everything all numbered and grouped up. This is actually 34. I didn't write 34 on it, but that's fine. I know what it is. And now we got our, our dryer sheets. Unlike other people, when I have static, I don't cut up a dryer sheet. Instead, I pour them into the dryer sheet and rub all the drills, and it does the same thing, and then I don't have to deal with a dryer sheet in my kit. The only time I've ever had to double up, like, do that plus put dryer sheets in, it was a really bad static problem. Oh, Princess Peach came to visit us. We call her my shadow. Okay, hold on. She's not allowed on the table. We're gonna give her a spot real quick so she can look at her. She's so pretty. Man. Come on, look up. Here, we'll go baby mode. Hey, baby. She said no, not for the camera. Not for the camera. You want something to eat? Right, let me put her by her food. She wants attention. So she's the littlest one, considering they're all about 3 months old. 3 to 4 months old. I would say closer to 3. Actually, they'll be 4 months old in like a week. But either way, they're tiny babies. She is the smallest at just under 2 pounds. She's the reason why we can't do flea pills, because there's no point in treating everybody but her. Oh, yeah. Can you tell I used this kit for those pictures? We're just going to take these off. I don't even have this color. Y'all want me to release the purple color? I can do that. Look, this one's not even removable vinyl. And you see how easy it came off and it's still sticky? Yeah. But those are going in the trash. I know, so wasteful. Am I wasteful? Yes, I am. But these, I only made 180 of them. See, this is going to be a soft pink pack. You're only seeing like the rose pink right now. But there's also going to be a cat on my table. A light pink as well. See that? Oh, we got glare. Excuse me, I gotta do some things. Computer, turn off left sconce. Okay. That got rid of some of the glare. That should help too. Ma'am! Ma'am, you can't be on the table. Oh. I don't think they can hear you because you're so quiet. She's purring, y'all. She's purring. Oh, but I need to put you down. I got work. So now you guys know another issue that's slowing me down with work, keeping me from filming, everything else, is I got 5 kittens in here, driving me insane. Driving me insane. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to go across. Yeah, we're going to go. I'll show you. Hold on. This is our 1 through 9. This is our 10 through 19. Put those over here. So, y'all know what a suitcase looks like. This one, I call it my Twitch purple suitcase. Oh my god, I can't pick things up. Ah! I'm trying. I've lost it. Okay, sorry. Twitch suitcase. I call it my Twitch suitcase because look at that purple. That's Twitch purple. Anyway, I'm going to go left to right, but I'm going to go up. And the reason why I'm going to do that is because when I'm actually diamond painting, it's probably going to sit like this. Yeah, we're still going to go 1 through whatever, you know. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're only going to fill up like 3 of these rows, and then a few down this way. So, yeah, that's how we're going to do it. It'll make it easier going that way. What did I just do with them? They were in my way. I moved them. Where did I put them? Oh my goodness. Remember how we make jokes about ADHD, and this channel is also my, y'all following me along with my ADHD journey? Yeah, that's exactly what this is. Because I'm having issues. Now, I have a 60-pack here. Like I said, I made 180 of these colors specific. I will make more. I just have to buy more of this vinyl. Just like this, I only made 1 set of minis, and the sizes I cut for that vinyl is not mini. It's on, they can only be done in mediums or large, so I'm going to probably do a medium floating label for that. I'm just going to throw things. Don't mind us. And my little friend is going to sit right here while we do this. Meh. If she just sat in my lap, it would be fine. But she wants up on the table, and she wants to be right up in my business. That happens. I'm having issues tilling today. Another thing that slowed me down from content creation is I've had a lot of crafter nail. So I got a crack across the top of this nail. I don't know if you can see it in my nail polish. And I don't want y'all to see it without nail polish. Ma'am! Princess Peach. Da, 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 da. Did y'all do anything when you have this? Yeah. You gonna get me views? You gonna get me views? I haven't even diamond painted. I'm sorry, I did diamond paint. I'll show you that here in a second. As I get this flea off of me. Telling you, I hate flea season, and the fact that I can't treat them because of her. So if I treat the other 4, actually 5, that's how many we have in our house now. Zelda and Link are at the farm with the rest of the cats. If I treat her, or if I don't treat her, if I treat the other 5 and don't treat her, she will suffer so badly from fleas, and it could actually risk her health. So right now she gets fed 3 cans of food a day. 2 of those cans she has to share because we do a half a can each cat. So technically she has 2 cans a day because she gets 1 all to herself that she won't eat the whole thing. She ends up giving them. And so I've upped her canned food. Whenever she's bugging me like this, I put her next to her food and she's fine, her dry food. She is eating I's kitten food. So I have her on appropriate food and everything else. And we're just trying to get those last 2 ounces. She is 1 pound, 14 ounces. Once we get those last 2 ounces, everybody gets Cat Star. I went and bought flea collars because my entire life, I don't remember there being a weight limit on flea collars. So I got 6 flea collars. I was all set up to, treat the babies. Well, the biggest kitten is 3 pounds and 14 ounces. He's exactly 2 pounds bigger than her. And the weight limit on a flea collar is 5 pounds. They have to be a minimum of 5 pounds in 12 weeks. These guys are about 15, 16 weeks. And like I said, the largest one is 3 pounds, 14 ounces. Meh. Alright, I am gonna stop for a second and we're gonna time-lapse me putting all these labels on because somebody wants to distract me, don't you? You want to distract Mama. You notice how she sat down? So, let me pause this and I'll come back with a time-lapse. Okay? Is it on now? There we go. I heard it helps turn your mic back on. If you notice, nothing got done in that split second. I was gone. There was no time lapse, nothing like that. Because I ended up conning the baby onto Mama. And I put her with her siblings. Yeah. So, let's talk about my day, shall we? Tatiana! Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what we were talking about beforehand. Right now, I have turned a fan on to try to keep some of these flies away, because flies don't like fans. And I'm just gonna work. I'm gonna work at this. So today I thought, okay, it's Sunday. It's my day off. I can film. I can get this out in time for Sunday. I prefer weekend releases for these type of videos, right? And so I'm like, okay, we good, right? Wrong. Why am I wrong? Because of the fact that first things started with, I looked at the table. It was a disaster. I'm like, okay, we need to finish making these and making these. Well, I'd already made these, but we need to finish making things. So I finish. I mess up the cut like you saw before, you know. I do all that. And then I'm frustrated at this point. Okay, whatever. And I get distracted by Miss Coffee's stream like I always do. I get a phone call from my mother-in-law, a bunch of things, right? It's just one of those days. I popped the lid right off. They never screw these lids on. They usually just put them right, you know, like loosely on them. And these are still brand new to me. So, 4. I will do the rest of the label frames at a different time. So, what was I saying? So, everything's going fine. It's still early. It's 2 o'clock. Okay? Coffee's still streaming. I'm entertained. Whatever, you know. I step away to take care of my own shit, right? Camera's not working. Okay, what's going on? I'm not in the mood to deal with this, so I just, you know, alternate differently. I just ignore it. I'll deal with it later. It's a later problem. I'm going to work on other things. And I ended up doing nothing. I ended up being stuck in TikTok. My mother came home and talked for ages. I'm like, okay, we'll do all this. We'll get everything working. I just need to go run for cigarettes first. So, I want to say like 6 o'clock. I run and I go get cigarettes. I get myself some Jacks. And right now, I paid all the bills, so there's like no money for anything else. And my cigarette budget, my cigarette and my gas budget, I gave the majority of it back to my husband so they could get groceries. That's a whole nother story I'm not getting into. And so, I go ahead and I get my cigarettes, I get my Jacks. As I'm leaving, my mom goes, can you get me a Coke? I go, we have tons of Cokes already. I can't afford a Coke. I already told you I got $50 to last me 2 weeks for gas and cigarettes. 4 packs is $30. And so instead, when I went out, I did an order from Jack's. I got myself a whole meal for $4.40. That's what it was after tax. And then, when I came home to look for my mama, and I hand her, she goes, what'd you bring me? And I hand her half of my sweet tea, and I go, here's some diabetes in a cup. Because if you have been to the South, you know that our sweet tea is diabetes in a cup. That's all it is. It's liquid diabetes. And I came, I ate, whatever. I told her I had not eaten since yesterday, so I got myself something to eat. I only bought 3 packs of cigarettes, so I could sit there and get this, you know, to get this burger. I'm the one who's having to put my bad habit, my addiction, on hold for this thing. Which, if I have time, I will explain that. Actually, no, we'll explain it anyway. So, I paid all the bills, and I paid all the afterpays. I ended up getting a DAC last Tuesday, which Tuesday is before payday, by the way. Maybe it was Wednesday. Doesn't matter. Payday is Thursday. So, it's not like I was frivolous. My mom gave me some money, and I got a mini fridge coming so she can have my mini fridge for her insulin. Okay? So basically, we're doing a trade-off. And I'm getting a bigger one because there was a big joke going around. My mom bought me 2 baked chicken. I don't know if they're banquet or Stouffer's, but they're TV dinners. 2 baked chicken TV dinners. And Sammy, my daughter, a lot of y'all know her as Mini Kiona, ate both of the baked chickens. So I was giving her crap when we were at the grocery store on, I want to say Friday, saying, no, you ate my baked chicken. Now you're going to cook dinner. Or, you don't get that because you ate my baked chicken. Oh, I bought myself a DiGiorno personal pizza. I go, This is mine because I didn't get any baked chicken. You know what I mean? It was just a joke. But the thing is, I don't eat a lot of food because I have no teeth. And I forget to eat a lot. So we buy certain foods out of convenience. Like, when I bought the TV dinners this time, I bought 4 of each. That way everybody gets one, so we don't have this problem again. And I told her, the problem wasn't that you ate a baked chicken. The problem is you ate both of them and you ate the last one. And I didn't get any. And she goes, oh. And I go, yes, that's the problem. So the new mini fridge has a freezer on top of it. It gets delivered tomorrow. And so basically when I buy said TV dinners or whatever, I can put my portions in the top of that fridge. But that's not the main reason I need it. So I am working on a new product for a shop. I'm going to remember those cups at the beginning? Y'all know what this is. It's 2 different formulas. 2 and 3. 1 was a complete failure. I did not like it at all. So we have 2 and 3. These are my things. It's been a couple days. So they need more testing. That's what I was saying is I did diamond paint a little bit. I did one of those paint jib kits. Yeah. Yeah. But anywho. So, as fun as it was giving Sam shit, we found a solution for the problem. And we found a solution for my mom not being close enough to her insulin when she's working. Basically, if I didn't buy this fridge for me, she would have bought it for herself for her insulin. But she doesn't need a 7.3, yeah, you heard me, 7.3 cubic foot mini fridge. She only needs the little 3 cubic foot, which 3 is a decent size, you know, they aren't small. And so that's what I am giving her. Because she has right now, I gave her my Coca-Cola mini fridge, with those little ones for like $35. I gave her that a while back, and that will hold her insulin, but then she wasn't using it because her drinks, da-da-da. No need going into it, but yeah. So either way, anyway, come home, I eat. Now I am ready to record this. Record this video, I'll get it out tomorrow. That was in my head. Record the video, get it out tomorrow. And that's when I tried and the camera was still freezing up. Restart the computer, run updates. Camera is still freezing up in the first 7 seconds. I am boiling. So, run an update and everything else. Oh, Corsair IQ needs an update. Okay, let's run an update. Corsair then deletes itself. It updates and deletes itself. But to a point to where it thinks it's installed, even though it's not. So my audio's dead. Completely dead. And I have a 2 PC setup. I have my production PC, which is what I'm filming on. And I have my main PC, which is also my editing PC, my gaming PC, whatever, you know? It's my large PC. Well, in order to get audio on my headphones, which are connected to my production PC, I have to use wrong thing. I have to use my capture card, which is all set up. Because, again, 2 PC setup. Even set up for streaming, it's still used for other things now. I make it useful. But so all the audio is supposed to go to the production PC, and I hear from that, well, it's not sending. And again, the Corsair had been updated and had deleted itself, so I thought that was the problem. But then I go and start messing with Elgato, and the thing is, when you completely delete every registry of Corsair, Corsair owns Elgato. Elgato is Corsair, so I reinstalled the Elgato stuff. Capture card's still not working, which I've been having an issue with the capture card for now, but now we have a new problem. It's not just not sending audio. It's not sending video. The audio is going through to the PC because I'm getting the audio wave on the big PC, but I'm not getting the return in my ears. And I go, son of a bitch. You know, just no. No, I'm not in the mood for this. I have lost it at this point. Go outside. Calm down. come back in, plug my headphones into the main PC. I've given up on this problem because I'm not going to beat a dead horse, right? And then I look at it and I go, what changed with the camera? At this point, now that I've got the audio where I can hear what I'm listening to, I'm just listening to things on YouTube. You know, I can hear YouTube again. I go, okay. Now, what changed with the camera that would cause this? So I uninstalled every Canon EOS utility. Y'all did not know, I use a Canon DSLR. It is a T6i Rebel. And at the very beginning of COVID, Canon released a webcam utility. As some of you know, that webcam utility nowadays will turn off your camera after 30 minutes and it'll just do a refresh. Well, in the one that they made in 2020, it doesn't do that. So while I'm uninstalling, I'm thinking I'm going to have to get the new version of the EOS webcam utility, right? Luckily for me, I am a hoarder, a file hoarder, an installation file hoarder. So, guess who had the 2020 EOS webcam utility software installer? So I just uninstalled, reinstalled, boom, and it's still not working. So I'm sitting there and I go, okay, what has changed? I bought a 25-foot cable. This cable, not this one. I bought a 25-foot cable to connect it to my PC. Because right now I do a cable, or at the time, beforehand, I did a cable and an extension. So all I did was unplug the 25-foot cable. It's still all set up, by the way. And plugged back in this cable with an extension. And it works again. It was the cable. And you know my brain, you gotta be kidding me. Fixed, whatever. Okay. So I'm getting ready to film my mother-in-law calls. I talked to her for half an hour, da-da-da-da. She told me her son doesn't have return policies, that we're past the time allotted, whatever. Sorry, my husband drives me crazy. We've been together 18 years, been married for 16. Yeah. He'd drive you crazy too. Excuse me. So, okay, I sit down, I'm ready to film. I press the stop button on my keyboard, which is the hotkey to toggle record start and stop. Nothing. Alt-tab. Nothing. You gotta be kidding me. You have to be kidding me. So I am losing it. Losing it. Okay, where we're at now. Now that I got all the label frames on, which a lot of you guys will say, oh, that's more hassle. Look, I don't want to hear it. You know why? Because if you don't want to change these every time, this is a one-time application. Me, I'm probably going to change it every time, so it won't be a one-time application. But it's a one-time application, so, you know. You're just finding reasons to complain. Sorry, I've had people sit there and tell me that section frames are more hassle than they're worth. I go, yeah, that's your opinion. Because it is. Okay. We got a 5, we got a 6, we got a 7, a 9, where's the 8? There's the 8. Then a 4, 3, 2, and 1. So what I'm going to do now is, now that we got them all in order, we're going to go ahead, like I said. I am going to take out 4 at a time. Alright. We're going to go ahead and label them up. Now, if y'all want to know exactly what a label frame is, a lot of people, me included, use washi tape on their jars, their containers. And this is literally just the replacement for washi tape. You see that? Yeah. Alright, you've been explained. So, I sit there. It's not working. It's not connecting. I try to pair it because it's a wireless keyboard, as y'all saw at the beginning. Nope. I got mad, and if I remember, there will be a picture up right now saying, showing exactly what happened. I got mad. I threw the keyboard. I put it back together. Still doesn't work. Yeah, I broke it. Still doesn't work. I'm like, whatever. It was broken in the first place. Can you tell I'm mad? Whatever. Broken in the first place. I don't care. go outside, have a cigarette, calm the hell down. I come back in, I go, okay, let's look this shit up. So I go, and I look this shit up. And I found out how to manually reset it. So I hold the escape, I turn it on and plug it in, and then I let go of the escape. And then I repair, and everything works. And that has been my day for today. Which, I was saying it rains, it pours, because like I said, we got the mini fridge, we got everything we needed, I paid bills, I got stuff for the shop, I'm working on the candle stuff, everything, you know, seemed good. Saturday was whenever I found out I only had $50 because I gave my husband $150 so he can get, whatchamacallit, the rest, groceries and stuff like that, because they had a larger grocery bill this time than normal. And there was a fly on that. Did I capture him, or did he get out? He probably got out. The wind blew my little thingy. So it's gotta go over here. The fan. I called it wind. Sorry, we have static, so I'm gonna show you what I do. Which I need to go get a tray. Hold on. We need a tray. My old Muni-Maid right there. Where was I in this story? Like I said, everything seemed to be good, and then, yeah. So, I still need to replace the capture card. That's $250 that I don't have right now. That makes me really wish I didn't get that mini fridge, because that mini fridge was $259, and yes, it's an afterpay, so it hasn't, you know, and my mom gave me the money for it, but that money could have been spent on a capture card. You know? So before I even stream or think about streaming video games, I gotta replace that capture card, or see if I can try to fix it. Maybe I'll have luck. Right? Well, on top of that, I'm happy sorry, ADHD brain fart right there. So the work table that's behind me, which y'all have never seen, has been a Doom table for almost a year now. If you don't know what a Doom table is, Doom stands for Didn't Organize Our Mess. I have ADHD. We know this. This is a lot of the channel is about my ADHD struggles. And so Doom piles just exist. And this was a table just piled up almost 2 feet high with just different things. Resin things, papers, wires, even trash, which kind of pissed me off when I was going through it. Well, it finally broke me. I finally got all frustration done and cleaned it up. And so that's when I made my little wax cups. So we're working on that. That's going to be a product hopefully by the end of the month. I know I'm supposed to be kidding up, but let me show you that's what's coming in September. I got to make more of them. And the reason why we're waiting until September for these to come out, even though they're obviously done, is one, they need their feet, because I put feet at the bottom. And two, if you did not know, resin, 2-part resin, takes 30 days to fully cure. And I do not want to send resin instructions, which is what you normally would do for those saying, hey, it's not fully cured till so-and-so, you know, for 30 days. Well, me, I don't want to do that, so these will go up on the shop on September 1st. It's little trinket boxes with a brand new glitter that I got on sale, which made me happy. And I am obsessed. So we got these two, which right now they do a little ombre from black to purple, and I'm going to do a set that is the opposite, where it's black on the bottom and purple on top. And I might make a couple of these, so these won't be the only two. I don't know. But either way, these are September products. I got air bubbles. Air bubbles are really hard to deal with when it comes to these lids. And this is not enough to cause it to say no, but most of the time, if I have air bubbles, I won't release. Actually, I might take some UV resin in there and clean it up a little bit. We'll see. Oh no, I actually think it gives it character. Either way, these are coming to the shop. They're little trinket boxes. you saw the wax. The wax, this is Formula 1. Formula 1 was a failure, both the dyes, everything else. This is Formula 1. Oh, actually. Huh. We'll see if this is a failure or not, because if it's not, I might have to change up my recipe again. Either way, wax is coming. I don't know about putty, but the name of the wax is going to be called, and this is my receipt, y'all, Crazy Dab. And it'll probably be, not this coming week, but probably next week, we'll have our first batches of it. Right now I need to work on restocks and not new products. So, we'll see. But it's coming soon. TM. Like I said, I gotta do some testing, which I will be using them in my whatchamacallit. I will be using them in my time-lapse video, which, by the way, the time-lapse video will probably, if I remember, the diamond paint. So diamond painting has been put on the back burner. We've talked about this. It's been put on the back burner because basically I'm just too distracted with shop in a good way. You know? So if I manage to actually diamond paint, because I have not diamond painted since that whip and chat 3 weeks ago. That just shows you. I have not diamond painted since then. Besides, like I said, the testing on the little paint gym kits. So I'm hoping that I can get some in, really, because I really miss putting out content for you. I already know the unboxing that's coming out this week. It's not going coming out Tuesday. I don't know when I'm going to get it out. I will be filming it after this. Actually, no. After this, I'm probably going to bed. I don't even think I'll be editing this tonight. We'll see. Depends on if you got this in the morning or in the afternoon on Monday. Which is weird for me. Because, so, I like these out on the weekend because I noticed something about the weekend. Content is kind of dry. For the people I follow anyway. There might be people I don't know that release on the weekends. I know Only Being Chris does. Love her. There is something that needs to clean here. I'm like totally swirling, don't mind me. But I'd like to be putting out more content. So, I plan on releasing some special Oz and Og stuff for the shop. I don't know when they'll release. It will be somewhere, obviously, in August. But I gotta talk to people and figure out what's the best thing to release. I am almost 100% about section frames. I just gotta buy more gold. Oh. Wow. I am brain dead, I'm telling you. My brain stopped working. I've been going to bed at 11. So can you imagine how things are going? Just losing it. Come on, get off there. Look at that, it's all keying up. It's keying up. 310. I wonder if I can fit two bags in here. We're gonna start with one, and if I can fit two, we're gonna do it. And yeah, I know this is a round, and I'm working on Magician's Table, which is a round. Oh, I know what I can do. So tomorrow, or today for y'all. Actually, it's today for me now. But I get my Diamond Art Club from last week. And it has that free gift in it. Free gift number 10, which I think everybody knows what that is by now. But I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to film a Diamond Art Club haul video. On, and then release that on Wednesday or Thursday. Oh, come on. It's like, we're just too much for you. I'm gonna pick it up with my fingers if I have to. Ah. Make sure there's none left in there. I got a little piece of dust in there. Yes, that was just totally a OCD moment. OCD moment. So what I have not updated y'all is, about a week ago, my knee popped. And I have been feeling pain ever since. And it's been popping more and more, and it's just getting worse. It hurts when I move it. It hurts when I put weight on it. It's just constant pain. And constant pain's one thing. I can handle that. Like right now, I'm okay with my knee bent. But if I were to move it at all, that's a sudden shock of pain. If I were to stand up, sudden shock of pain. And that is the thing going on with my knee right now. And I did not have an HSA card for the past month because it expired on the 31st of last, or 30th of last month. January, February, March, April, May, June. Yeah, 30th. Yes, if you don't do the knuckle trick, we can't relate. No, I'm kidding. But so it expired. And I told my husband on the 1st, hey, the HSA expired, you need to get a new card. Well, come the 18th, still no new card in the mail. So I call him up and I go, hey, did you ever get to order the new HSA card? And he goes, oh, I completely forgot. This is over 2 weeks later. So I sit on the phone with him while he deals with that for an hour because he's got to change the address and everything else. And then, so for the past, 2 weeks, I've been sitting there waiting for this damn card. Well, almost 2 weeks. We'll say a month, actually, because when I originally asked for it. And then all this stuff happened, the 20th. The 20th is when my knee fucked up. Something like that, So I've been going over a week with this knee pain. And I can't go to a doctor's office, no HSA. I can't get a knee brace, no HSA. I can't do this, I can't do that. Finally, I get fed up and I buy a knee brace anyway. I said, screw it, I'm going out of pocket, which, if y'all have an HSA or a flex card or anything like that, y'all know that you try to avoid that going out of pocket because you'd rather do tax-free medical, right? So I got myself a knee brace, and then Saturday the HSA card came in. So I ordered a proper compression knee sleeve for my knee on Amazon. I refilled my meds because they needed refilling. Luckily, I'm not 100% with taking my meds like I should be. Take your meds if you didn't today. I did not. I didn't do that. So, or did I? No, I don't think I did. There's static in this. Do I fix it? Yes, let's fix it. So, I reordered my meds, and tomorrow, probably while y'all are listening to this, I am going to call my doctor about my knee, and we're gonna get that looked at. Cause best case scenario, it's my kneecap is out of place. I popped it out of socket. Whatever. Not a big deal. A little rest, a little knee brace, and physical therapy. Boom, it's fine, right? Worst case scenario, I'm dying. I'm sorry, no, that's what WebMD always says, is you're dying. Never Google your symptoms, because you'll go on WebMD and it'll tell you you're dying. No, worst case scenario is osteoarthritis, and I am 36 years old, so I really don't want osteoarthritis. It's considered a disability, and I'm fine. I got enough disabilities. Mental disabilities. That's why. So, I'm going to see if I can get an appointment with my doctor. If I can't get an appointment with my doctor at a reasonable time, I'm going to go to urgent care. And either way, I do it all within the same medical system. I'm not going to tell you what medical system, because then that would really pin down where I live. But, like in Texas, we have the Baptist system, the Methodist system, and the university system in San Antonio. And, so if you were to go to the MedPost, I think is the Baptist one. You go to MedPost, urgent care, it's in the system, da-da-da. And so you can go to a Baptist hospital, and there's all your information, except it's better. And when I mean it's better here, because, again, it's not all under a Baptist system, whatever, it's under all one company. So, I'm gonna name the company Mandie. Say it's called Mandie Health System. It's not, but say it's called Mandie Health System. So, my doctor is at the Mandie Care Providers for your primary care, Mandie Primary Care, right? But if I can't get an appointment, I'll just go to Mandie Urgent Care. And then they will send me to Mandie Hospital to get x-ray or whatever it is I need, right? So that's what I'm saying. If I can't get an appointment in a reasonable time, like, say, you know, within a week, which most likely I can't, I will just go over to urgent care. I'll be like, never mind. If you don't have anything available, I'll just go over to the urgent care place. Because what they're going to tell me anyway is go to the ER. Because that's what they do in this small town. Is they go, oh, we aren't prepared for that, or we're not equipped with that. We can't give you x-rays or anything like that. And so, again, all within the same system. My gyno is in the same system, the Mandie Healthcare. And when I needed blood work is a bad example. Say I needed an x-ray. Instead of telling me to go to the ER to get an x-ray, he scheduled me an appointment at the hospital to get an x-ray. Now, what they do at my primary care provider, which is different than my gyno, obviously, they just tell me, oh, go to the ER. It's like, can't you set it up like he does to where I can go to the, I can get an appointment and everything else, and I'm not sitting there. And my insurance doesn't realize that an urgent care isn't within 20 miles of me. So they see the ER, and they're like, oh, no, we're going to charge you $250 for going to an ER and not being admitted. It's like, but... Oh, and not going to an urgent care first. And that's what they did for Michael when he got his concussion, and my husband hasn't gone through the work to get it fixed, to make the bill reasonable and get reimbursed. And I can't do it because it's not under my name, it's under his. So yeah. It's frustrating. Very, very frustrating. Oh man, I probably have talked your ear off like crazy. What are these? 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, and 10. And actually, we're going to do this one, and we're going to throw 20 in the back because of how this is set up. So where I'm doing rows of 10 right now. Yeah. Yeah. Am I going to replace any of these with special drills? You know what? We might actually take a break real quick and look at those special drills. Or I can come back. Yeah. We'll come back to that thought. So, yeah. That's pretty much the last 3 weeks. Actually, I couldn't tell you what the last 3 weeks were. Y'all know this. In one ear, out the other. Come on. It's near the end of talking, and I finally told y'all about my knee. Okay? And that thing has been the main thing on my brain for the past week and a half. Or 2 weeks almost. Either way. Is this thing on? It is! I have talked your ear off for over half an hour. So we're going to go into the time lapse. And you're going to see me finish this kit. And I will see you at the other end of it. Which means this is probably over an hour. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I will see y'all at the other end of this time lapse. Yeah. Well, it's been a few days. I started recording Sunday night. I thought I was going to get it out to you Monday. It is currently Wednesday morning. So you'll probably get this today. Yeah. Either way, I got it this far. Turns out I did not record actually putting the section frames on. But luckily, we still have a couple left. So I can show you how I do that. We have 3 left. We could be on our way. I'm not going to go into what's going on in the past couple of days. We're going to go ahead and save that for a whip and chat, which will probably be my next video. I do have an unboxing I want to do, but with it being Wednesday already, I might just wait for a whip and chat, which means you'll actually see me diamond paint. It's been... Oh, this is the easiest way to apply, by the way, is to pick it up, put it back down on the section frame. And now that I'm recording, it's like, nah, we're not going to be easy on you. And just line it up. And then peel. Oh, there was a crash in the kitchen. Am I getting up to check it out? No. No, it's the cat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I don't know what it is because all 5 are in here with me. Driving me crazy. Crazy. You saw in that time lapse, I think it ended with Daisy bugging me. Daisy is the white one. Yeah, my girls are named Daisy and Peach because I like Mario. My boys are Little Hansel Fritz Jr. II. Sam upgraded his name to include the second. Marbles, which is a brown marble tabby. And Boots, which is a gray tuxedo. Which I've had a few people already argue with me that gray cats cannot be tuxedos. And I'm like, have you ever seen a gray tux? They're like, yeah. Therefore, a gray cat can be a tuxedo. Tuxedo is the pattern, not necessarily the color of black and white. Sometimes that happens to where it folds, but that's because there's an air bubble in the plastic. And here's the last one. The last one. So yeah, I just keep using the space I have free. Like right here, I have free space on the plastic, and I put it down. I put one edge down straight, and hopefully it doesn't stick to your fingers like it did to mine just then. Then you slide the release paper under like this. And again, I've had people say, oh, that's more trouble than it's worth. Well, you know what? Then this product's not for you. So, me, I am a stickler about my section sizes. I had a tough time with washi tape in general. It hurts to do the reaching. I'm getting old, man. So, yeah. Hello, Boots. I don't know if you saw him on camera or not. He decided he was going to make himself known. See? And you can adjust as needed for the bubbles, but yeah, there we go. We got it completely done. Here, we're going to move this back a little bit so we can zoom out. Look, I left the mess on the table and everything. So there we go. It is completely kitted up. Again, I'm sorry this took me so long to film. This is another reason why you haven't been getting videos, is I had a short time frame to film. I actually didn't really have time to film. I should be filling orders. But I had a short time to film. So I took advantage of the time I had, and it was not enough. And this is Boots sitting here, taking over my table. He doesn't belong on a table. He knows that. Anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with me. If you like what you saw today, leave a thumbs up. If you have any questions, or you want to make a comment on painting, or anything at all, leave a comment down below. And don't forget that if this is your first time here and you haven't subscribed yet, you can click on my face right about there to subscribe and see more videos like this. Anyway, I'll catch y'all in the next video. Bye.